Hello, this is Diana. This is my Trailblazer Universe YouTube channel. On my channel, I'm helping you fearlessly and unapologetically live your best, most authentic life. I am helping you break through your barriers and transcend any limitations you may have. If that sounds good to you, make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. So the topic is New Year, New You, how to make sustainable New Year's resolutions. So a lot of people say New Year, New Me, and we hear the same old resolutions, right? You're gonna go to the gym more, you're gonna increase your sales in your business, you're going to meditate more, you're going to buy a house, you're gonna get a new car, you're gonna start a new hobby, start some kind of new healthy habit, you're gonna quit drinking, you're gonna quit swearing, you're gonna quit arguing with your partner. And while all these things have good intentions, and it's great to set intentions for the new year, and even I would say affirmations, but what is really powerful is to be that version on a consistent basis. The key is in your routine. It isn't just something you're going to do one time and then you stop doing it, or you do it for a week and then you stop doing it. You lost momentum. It is also important to start where you're at. So I did make a video on that not too long ago. I would recommend to check it out. But basically, so you have to make these resolutions or intentions where you're at right now, not from where you think you should be. For instance, if you're someone that wants to build your strength at the gym, let's say you have a goal of being able to lift 100 pounds, especially if it's something you've never done before, you aren't going to start at 100 right away, right? You have to build momentum. You have to build your muscle. You have to get your reps in, right? And it's the same thing with building any kind of routine. You got to consistently do it, and you slowly increase over time as you get more comfortable with that. Let's say you're going to 10 pounds, 25 pounds, right? 50, 70. So whatever you want to do, what's a routine that you can do consistently? The realistic expectation for yourself. Start small. Now, if you've already have some momentum going in this and you just want to kind of improve, upgrade, like whatever your goal is, then yeah, still start from where you're at. Doesn't mean you have to go back to zero, but just build steady momentum in your routine on a consistent basis. That's how you do it. And you keep doing it. And it also helps, if you really want to step into that version, thinking, feeling, and acting like that version that has that goal, that resolution that you want. What would their mindset be like? How would they be feeling about themselves? How would they respond to certain situations? What kind of habits would they have? So you're acting as if it's going to be the routine. Take consistent action. Even if you go backwards or completely stop doing it, it's okay. You get back on the horse. You keep going. You don't just get off and stop. If it's important to you, you'll keep doing it. But it also helps to release distractions. There might be some things that are maybe blocking you. Like, it could be limiting beliefs. That could be one thing. But you might have some habits that get in the way of that. Maybe some toxic habits, or maybe some kind of distraction or fears or something that could be maybe making you feel blocked. So you just gotta kind of push outside of your comfort zone and keep doing it. It's going to be uncomfortable, but that's how you evolve. That's how you change. And I say anytime you're integrating a new habit or routine, I think it's good to really up on your self-care, because your nervous system might not be used to that. And then that's when it wants to go self-sabotage, right? So anything to help ground yourself more during this time, more sleep, eating healthier, staying hydrated, meditation and breathwork can really help ground you, kind of clear out all that negativity, that kind of self-sabotaging thoughts. Even exercising, that helps you get it back in the body, get out of your head and more into the body. Maybe intrusive thoughts about why you can't do it or why you shouldn't do it might seem scary, right? You might have some fear because you're not used to it. But how you get your nervous system used to it, you just keep doing it. The key is to making whatever you're doing natural. Make it fit in with your lifestyle. Time management is important too. When you're adding a new habit, a new routine, it's going to maybe require you to shift some other things around, something that works for you. So you might have to adjust your schedule a little bit, maybe get up a little earlier. So how can you reduce time spent on things that aren't important, or maybe just cut out some tasks or things that aren't necessary, that are maybe draining your energy and time? Then you make room for that new habit and new routine. It's important to release people that maybe aren't supporting you in your journey. Some people that sometimes try to bring you down, or maybe you're very negative when you talk about things, new routines that are important to you, that you want to implement. You might want to limit your time around those people or consider cutting them out of your life. If they're really toxic, I mean. Surround yourself by people that are maybe doing that same thing. If you have the new routine, like say it's working out, or try to meet more people that are working out. If you're trying to start a business or increase sales in your business, start hanging around with people that are doing that same thing, or have a mentor or something, or maybe get in the mindset of someone that is, like listen to a podcast of someone that's an expert in that field, or whatever habit that you're trying to do. So those are just some tips for keeping sustainable New Year's resolutions and for building healthy routines in general. That's all I have for today. If you like this content, hit those like and subscribe buttons. I also have a Facebook group, Instagram, TikTok, and 2 podcasts. The links are in this video description. I also offer coaching. So if you need intuitive guidance to motivate and support you on your spiritual healing and or self-improvement journeys, my contact information is in this video description. Have a good day. Namaste.